All right. Hi, everybody. Just give me 1 second to get the camera going correctly. There we go. All right. Internet goblins tried to come and get me, but I batted them away. That's why the camera was off because you couldn't see them. I was beating up some goblins. So, how's everybody? This is a different Power Hour schedule today because I'm going to be gone the first week of February because I'll be at the Superstars Writing Conference. So, I wanted to do this early so that one, I don't miss any, and we keep the vibes going. And for those who just happen to be tuning in a week from today, hello. Did at least I have one that you guys can follow along after the fact and watch the replay. So, let's see. Who do we have in the house? Hey, we've got Scooby. Hey, Scooby. Good to see you. I like the paw print emojis there. Can't really see them. You can kind of see them a little bit, but I see what you did there. And Scooby says, Happy weekend, everybody. And Athena is in the house. Athena says hello. And Lou says, I didn't think of a goal because I thought the power hour was next week. Yeah, I sent out a notification about it and I tried to set it up early, but yeah, here we are. So totally fine if you don't have a goal. We can just vibe and just chill. And Cynthia says, Good morning, everyone. Hi, Cynthia. And my goal today is to tidy up chapter 4 of my progress fantasy novel. Awesome. Or in progress fantasy novel. Cool. And Keybale, oh no, it says editing from North Georgia where we have snow. That doesn't happen often. Yeah, I saw that in the news this morning. Looks like there's a bomb cyclone that's gonna hit the southeast. So hopefully, hopefully it's not as bad as they're projecting. So stay warm out there. Hopefully, people don't lose their minds too much. And Athena says, just doing some free writing today. Haven't done it in a while, but it always produces something interesting. Yeah, I agree with that. Free writing is one of those things that I don't do it that often, but when I do it, I try to do it a lot, like over a small period of time. So like if I free write, I try to free write like every day for 30 days for that exact reason because just stuff comes out that you just wouldn't expect. It's probably, that's one of those habits that would be if you had the infinite time in the day and not just 24 hours, that would be a really really good everyday habit. Okay. Lighty is here. Hi, Lighty. Happy Saturday, everyone. My writing goal today is to just hit my January goal of 30,000 words from my current work in progress. I'm at 29,446. Uh-oh, Lighty. I think you're gonna get the bicycle horn today. I think some good things are gonna happen for you. Pretty sure you're gonna blow past that goal. All right. And for the love of writing, says, worked myself halfway to death to get to this point today. And today I start typing everything I wrote. My goal today is as many pages as I can get into this hour as possible. Happy to be here. Well, hey, we're happy to have you, and I'm glad that you're at this point. So we're gonna get it done. So you have to let us know how your goals, how things turn out for you. And Keybell says, bundled in the house with my dog, electricity, and tea kettle. I'm good. Okay, well, I'm glad you got electricity. Glad the dog is good. And yeah, that's it's always fun. Here in Iowa, we got, I want to say, we've only had two snowstorms this year. I think two. Maybe there was a third one, but it didn't really do anything. But the first one was like 13, 14 inches. So the tea kettle was absolutely essential. All right. Adri Plume says, Happy Saturday. Chilly here in New Orleans. New to your stream, so hello. Working on homework for a self-publishing course I am taking. Well, hey, Adri. Hopefully I said your name correctly. You can correct me if I got it wrong. You get the welcome applause. We got a Power Hour newbie. Welcome aboard. So I'll give a quick spiel on what to expect here in a minute. And Jill says, hello, writing goal this morning is to plot a new short story. Awesome, Jill. Hopefully you get that plot done and get off to the races and get it writing. And Cynthia says, you can do it, Lighty. And yeah, awesome. So, Adri, since you're new here, I'm sure you've probably seen these replays. So, I'm probably preaching to the choir, but we're going to do 20-minute sprints. So I throw on some nice music and work towards your goal, get as much as you can done, and then we come back and we chat and I answer any questions you guys have, and then we do that basically 3 times until we get to the bottom of the third session, and then we sign off. So I guess my goal today, I am finishing up a PowerPoint. I'm giving a 3-hour workshop or 3.5-hour workshop at the Superstars Writing Conference in Colorado Springs. So if anybody's going to be in Colorado Springs next week, be sure to say hello, stop by and say hi. But I'm giving a talk on dictation. So how to dictate your book. And I basically took one of my talks and I kind of expanded it into a workshop to where we're actually going to do live demos of different writing apps so people can see how the dictation actually works. So I'm going to bring a microphone. And then we're going to do like some interactive exercises just to help people get comfortable speaking their words. We're going to do a little improvisation just so people can get used to hearing how it's supposed to sound. And I'm hoping it's going to be pretty cool. So if it goes well, I might try to bundle it and do some more of that. So a lot of fun stuff that happens in Superstars. Okay. All right. Well, hey guys, why don't we jump into our first session? Let's get 20 minutes on the clock. I know you guys are going to do great, and let's get it.
accident, I'm multifaceted. When I love something, I dive head first until I master it. Yo, I'll bleed for my art, but I'm no masochist. I just can't live while holding all this passion, and it's not a decision for me. It's a dichotomy, you're dying or just living, homie. I feel the worst when I'm silent at home and I'm sitting lonely. Brother, that's the story of my life, like it was already written for me. It used to feel like an imprisonment. Many times I tried quitting this, but these withdrawal symptoms, I was itching on my fingertips and tried to fly again and again, even when I felt my wings were clipped. I can't blame anyone else.
All right. Well, everybody, let me know how you did. First session is in the books. Hopefully some of you hit your goals and are feeling good. So for new folks, just know that I always like to ask, how many words did you do? How are you feeling? All right, because I believe that if you feel good, then the words are good. All right, so let's see how everybody did. I made some progress on the PowerPoint. Almost done. Almost done. I just got to tie down a few things with some of these exercises that we're going to do. And then I have to, figure out the tech situation and just make sure that that's going to work. But I'm pretty much done after this afternoon. So let's see what's coming in. Hey, Shannon is in the house. Hey, Shannon. Thank you for making friends with the like button. Always good to see you. And for the love of writing, 1 page down. Nicely done. And Lou made a bowl of cereal. No words yet. Well, hey, it's the little things. Got to get yourself set up. Get yourself ready. So, yeah, my goal this weekend is to be done with this and, just be able to get on the road and just travel and enjoy the conference. It's always a really busy conference. I would highly recommend if you're interested in a writing conference, like attending one. This is the one that I don't miss every year. There's just a ton of really good pros there and a lot of really good advice. So I love that conference. I mean, I would go even if I wasn't speaking, to be honest with you. Okay. And Cynthia says, feeling good about the edits, taking it slow. Cool. And for the love of writing says, beat selection is immaculate though. Really helped ease the pressure. Well, good. Glad you're feeling good about it. And Shannon says, I've been hitting 22 hours of revision and publishing during the week to stay on track with my publishing schedule this year, 10 publications altogether. So doing admin tasks on the weekend. Yeah, that's cool. So that's really disciplined, being able to hit 22 hours of revision and publishing. That's cool. And then you can spend the rest of the time writing and having fun. All right. Adri says, got through 3 sections, 6 to go. Nicely done. And Keybale is editing, and making progress. Right on. So I think we all get the collective... what should I do? I think we all get the collective... the party noisemaker. Yeah, there we go. We all get the collective party noisemaker. All right, so... Well, cool. I'm not seeing any more comments come in, so... Athena... Grab Athena real quick. 1.5 pages done. Almost forgot what writing by hand felt like. Yeah, writing by hand is fun. It's definitely fun, and it's so much easier than it's ever been because now you can upload pages to ChatGPT or Claude, and they can transcribe them really, really easily. So nicely done. And Shannon says, doing a series on my YouTube channel, Charmed Chats, for February. Bringing on romantasy authors all month to talk about their writing, play a game, and then do a writing sprint. Very, very cool. That sounds like fun. I might have to join one of those in February because I'm actually writing a romantasy right now. So that is perfect timing for me. So thanks for letting me know about that. All right, and be sure to go follow Shannon's channel, everybody, if you haven't if you're not subscribed to her already, because that sounds like fun. All right, well, let's go to the second session. 20 minutes on the timer, and ready, if I can get my mouse in the right place, because I was going to count down and then my mouse wasn't going to be ready and then it would be goofy. So ready, set, write. And it was still goofy. Ready, set, write. right. Second session is in the books, guys. Let me know how you are doing and how you're feeling about the words. All right. So just throw it in the chat. So I'm still working on this PowerPoint. Just about done. I think I'll be done during the power hour, so I'll be able to celebrate and get that done. So just I don't know. I'm just super picky about little details like formatting and making sure images are in the right spot and they're lined up properly so they don't look weird, and so I'm probably already done, but I just need to just calm down a little bit. All right, let's see, how is everybody doing? Okay, let's see. All right, Cassandra's in the house. Hello, Cassandra, thanks for stopping by. And JK Lambo is here. Hey, JK. Doing great. We are off to the races and glad you're running with us. All right. Let's see. Okay. So it looks like JK Lambo is working on a chapter and it's going pretty well. Just trying to get unstuck and have it flow better. So, hey, JK, you are in the right place to do that. And For the Love of Writing says 2 pages down. All right. And Shannon sent out emails during the sprint. We'll be reading a book for an arc next. Cool. So getting that business administration stuff done. And Adri says 3 more sections of my self-pub course homework done. Only 3 left to go. Very cool, Adri. Hopefully the homework is teaching you a lot of things. And hopefully you're not going to be graded hopefully the grades aren't going to be too difficult. But I've taken some writing courses where the instructors were brutal. I don't know if anybody's ever taken classes with Dean Wesley Smith, but man, Dean, I had to take a nap after he gave me some feedback one day. But it was for my good. Like it came from a good place, and I was happy about it. But man, it was rough during the time. And I guess I kept taking courses with him, and he kept giving me feedback, and it just was like this brutal loop that ultimately helped me a lot. But man, so I hope that if you're getting feedback, Adri, things are going in the right direction. Okay, Keybell says the best part of editing is reading what you wrote and getting lost in the story all over again. Yeah, amen. In fact, Keybell, you get, let's see what you get for that. You get I don't have a good one. No, that's not appropriate. That's not appropriate. Let's see. You get, what about the timpani roll? Nah. Okay, you just get the applause. I need some better sound effects. I need like a sound effect when somebody drops wisdom like that, Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, let's see. Lighty says 325 words this time, so just about the same as last session. Passed my 30,000 word goal for January. Okay, so Lighty, you get the air horn for hitting past your goal. Nicely done. I had a sneaking suspicion that that's what would happen. So congratulations for a great January, and looks like you're going to hit a little bit above plan, which is awesome. All right. Wrote an intro for next month's New Moon workbook, Cassandra. Very, very cool. And Lou says, I just added a little paragraph in an already published article. Nicely done, Lou. And Cynthia says, got some coffee and breakfast on that run. Yeah, it just dawned on me. I haven't had coffee yet. So thanks for reminding me, Cynthia. And Athena says, a little over a page done. Great work. And yeah, Cynthia says, I had a tough professor in my MFA. Yeah, that can be rough. That can be rough. It's good. The feedback, when you get your feedback, like, you have a good teacher when you can sense that the feedback is coming from a good place. Like, if it's not about them, it's about helping you become a better writer as objectively as possible, because that's one of the problems with teaching writing, is that everything is so subjective, and everybody thinks they know what works, but nobody really knows, right? There's only a few things that we know for sure that really work, which is to write a book, because if you don't write a book, then that doesn't work. Beyond that, I don't think anybody has a clue, honestly. Publishers try to tell you that they know, but if you look at how many books they sell that don't sell, then they clearly haven't figured it out. There are authors that have huge hits that don't, they write something else and it doesn't go very well. So I just don't think anybody really knows. And so is the feedback coming from a good place, a place of kind of humility where they're just pointing out some things that maybe don't actually work for you. Maybe the feedback is not good for you in that particular situation, but the feedback is coming from a good place, and you can learn from that. I think that's good. And then you've got people that just they kind of make it about them, and they just kind of want to mold people into their own writing advice, so it gives them more credibility, and that doesn't feel very good. So yeah, good professors are hard to find. Okay, Adri says, luckily this homework isn't graded, but prefer the brutal feedback. Went to law school and I'm used to it. Oh yeah, so any feedback you get, I mean, well, there may be a few jerks out there, but any feedback you get is definitely going to be inferior to that they give in law school. So you've been threatened and seasoned by the best. All right. Scooby says, it's been a long time coming, but I finally started my first short story. I know the story I want to tell from Scooby's deep third POV. It's so hard writing that way. Any tips? Well, first off, Scooby, you get, and I promise I'll stop being obnoxious unless you guys keep celebrating victories. So get the applause. All right, first short story. It's so hard from deep third POV. I would say, Scooby, deep third POV is kind of, I would say, the most common writing POV. And I would say that the best advice for that is to do as much as you can to get inside the character's head using the five senses. This is feedback that Dean Wesley Smith just beat into my head. And the reason for that is because if you can get the reader to see the world through the character's eyes, and sensory details is how you do that, then they stop seeing the words. And when they stop seeing the words, then they are more likely to have an emotional response to the story. And that allows you to, really connect with them. And, that's the reason they'll stay up till 3 a.m. to read your story. Now, how do you do that? Writing with the five senses. I have a lot of content around that, but that, at a very high level, is how I would start. I would focus on your sensory details and always be looking for opportunities to add sensory details to your story. You don't want to go overboard, but I would argue that a lot of people leave opportunities on the table, right? So instead of saying table, what about mahogany table, right? Or instead of saying car, what about sleek Lamborghini, right? So just think about sensory details. I know those weren't the best examples, but it's just, I'm always bad at giving examples in real time, but hopefully you follow where I'm going. Okay. Let's see. Shannon says, I'm going for a Millwordy this year. Anyone try this yet? Oh, okay. I was like, what is Millwordy? 1 million words in a year. I'm a little behind, 43,000 words in a month, but I think I'll catch up. Yeah. I've done that, Shannon. It can be done. What I would say is it requires a lot of weeks where the wheels fall off the bus, right? So so I've done the math on this. In order to do a Millwordy, you have to write somewhere around, I think it's 3,330 something words per day. It depends on how you count it, because if you break it down by week, it's a different number than if you break it down by month. It's kind of a weird, the math works out a little weird. You really have to pedal to the metal. And yeah, like I said, a lot of stuff has to take the back seat in order to do that, especially if you're writing part-time. I would say top advice on doing a Millwordy is to really have a plan on what you're going to write. The worst thing you can do with a Millwordy is I'm gonna keep saying that word because I like that word. It sounds really good coming out. The worst thing you can do is go into a day or week without knowing what you're gonna write, because you have to write so many words, and you really have to have like that agenda for the day. Because if you don't know, then you're going to spend a lot of time and resources trying to figure out what you should write, and then you're going to burn through your time. Very, very, very difficult to do. Very, very tough, tough margins, and the math is brutal, because once you fall behind, it becomes really, really hard to catch up. So I guess the secondary top tip I would give is try to write more words than you can, more days than you don't, and that way that'll give you a buffer. Because even something like a cold will just completely derail this, or even like, I don't know, just something that happens around the house, or a life event or something like that can really throw these off. So I've always taken the approach of, when I've tried to do the million words a year, I just say I'm gonna do the best I can, and if I hit it, awesome. If I don't, then shoot for the moon, land among the stars. But good luck. That's a lot of fun. And if you do it, you got to let us know. We'll celebrate. Okay, Kurt is here. Happy to be here. Hey, Kurt. And Kagehime, I think, I don't know if I said your name right, but you tell me if I'm wrong. Stretch goal is 250K. Very, very cool. And Shannon around the third POV says, I always try to stay in the third deep POV. The tip that helps me is filtering everything through the character's perspective. Yeah, like how they grew up will color everything they perceive. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Shannon says, I'm never short on short stories. I always say, though, that I don't have enough life to tell all the stories in my head. Yeah, wouldn't that be something if somebody could just die completely empty? Like, go to your deathbed and there's not a single story on your mind. That's the dream. All right. Yeah, Shannon. Sickness will definitely take over, but with my goals, I try to hit them, but I try to enjoy the journey, and if I make progress, then I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's exactly right. If you aim for 1,000,000 words a year, right, then if you write 750,000 words in a year, that is a phenomenal year, right? Like that would be a failure in terms of the goal, but in terms of like what most people are doing, that is above and beyond, right? So yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, so Kagehime says, I know the feeling. I wrote short novellas, and I still can't make a dent in my pile of ideas. Yeah, yep. One day we'll be able to do it. All right, so let's start session 3. Let's bring it home, guys. And good luck with your goals, and 20 minutes on the clock. Okay. Well, hey guys, we're at the bottom of another power hour. Let me know. Let me know what did you get done today? And then what's your goal for the rest of the weekend? Start there. All right. So while everybody's doing that, I'm going to grab the next date of the power hour, which is unfortunately going to be in March. Because like I said, I'm going to be out next weekend. And I don't like to do the off-cycle ones unless I have to. So our next power hour, guys, is going to be, let me just check, good old calendar. You'd think I would have done this sooner, but next power hour is going to be March 7th. Saturday, March 7th. All right, so it's going to be quite a while till we see each other again, but I know you guys are going to do great things, and we're going to hit it hard when we get back to March. Okay, so SD got through 29 pages of reading this arc. Very, very cool. Thank you for reading the arc. We all want people to read our arcs, right? So you're doing a good thing, paying it forward. And For the Love of Writing says, got 3.5 pages done today. My goal for this weekend is now to enjoy myself because I've been working hard on this all week. Well, hey, you get the... I'm going to find better sound effects for you. You get the applause. Everybody gets an applause today. So good work getting things done and showing up for the love of writing. That's half the battle, and great job. You should feel really good about what you accomplished. And Lou says, still didn't do much this month. Still don't have any goals writing-wise before. Writing-wise goals this weekend, and that's okay. And Cynthia says, I got about mid-chapter, cleaned up a lot for good flow. Good job. Athena, almost a page done. Good job writing that out by hand. And Lighty says 256 words this session, and I finished my chapter. So that is a final count of 30,346 words for January for me. My current long-term goal is to get this book out by mid-April. Nicely done, Lighty. Nicely done. And Shannon says, goals for this week, continue with my revision and publishing plan. 2, have fun with charmed chats. And then 3, figure out my book cover brief to give to my designer for a novel I just finished. Yeah, those are good goals. Good goals. And then Keybell says, progressive editing, ended up rewriting a chase and hide scene a little, cleaning it up so it's more fluid. Pretty happy with it. Awesome. And I got most of my PowerPoint done. Just have a couple slides I got to finish. So I'm in a great spot for that. And my goal for the rest of the weekend is to pack. I got to pack because I'm going to be gone a full week. And then, yeah, that's my goal. I don't think I'm going to have any other creation goals. Although I am reading, I'm reading some books. So I'll probably try to finish which book I'm reading right now. So, all right. Well, guys, next Power Hour is Saturday, March 7th. Thank you for showing up. Always a pleasure to see you guys and see you hit your goals and make progress. And yeah, I'll see you guys March 7th and hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye.